All right, let's make some more progress on this Falcon build. So we need to make some modifications to the steering column brackets. So the factory lower bracket has too much slop because it's 2.5 inches diameter. This is only 2 inches. And this upper bracket don't fit at all. So I need to make a shim that fits in here to get a nice snug fit. And I need to fully design a new upper bracket to mount on here so we can get it fully mounted under the dash. So I decided to buy a 3D printer to help with that. So I just have a little bit of experience with CAD programs and I didn't want to pay a monthly subscription or a yearly subscription. So I found a free program called Onshape. And this program is really cool. I watched a couple of video tutorials on this guy on YouTube and I just followed along. He actually showed a whole bunch of keyboard shortcuts and easy ways to do stuff. So I designed this bracket. I just used dimensions off this one and off of what the steering column is, and then this is what I created. And it's pretty cool because you can just take this bracket and you can export it, and you export it as a STL file, and you use millimeter units. You hit export, and then you can put it right to your slicer. This is my 3D printer plate, and I have the file right here now. You hit slice plate, and now this is ready for the 3D printer. You just hit send to print, and then you get a part. Here we go. It took about 20 minutes to print. This is the Bamboo Labs P1S with the AMS system. So you have 4 different spools you can put in here. You can put different filaments or different colors. You get a nice print. Turned out really good. Let's design the next part. Let's print that out. Turned out really good. Now let's design one last part. Get that thing printed. I printed this phone stand. Needed something for my bench. They also have a library full of pre-made files that you can just grab and print. It's really cool. There's tons of stuff. You can search whatever you want, and there's probably something close to what you're looking for. So here's the original bracket from Ford. We're going to get rid of this upper mount, and that's what this is going to be. It fits right on there. Holes line up really good. I could probably make them a little bit better. Now this U piece goes right in here. And then I got room for the rod for the keyed ignition. So this is all going to sit in there. This thing's going to fit snug around here. And this is just printed out of PLA, which I would not recommend like for a long-term solution or anything with steering. I got to do a lot more research and see if there is a material that I could print out that would be durable enough. If you guys know of something, drop it in the comments, let me know. But at least I can make a prototype and I can get this thing machined out of metal if I want to. But it's just cool to be able to print something out, an idea, see if it works, and have that 3D file. And with that 3D file, I can, like I said, get a machine out of metal or 3D print it or whatever. So it's really cool. But right now I'm just using PLA, which is the cheapest, probably most brittle, and easy to come by print material. You can get into a whole rabbit hole of a whole bunch of different stuff. I've been doing a little bit of research on some stuff, and I think there's a couple filaments that I want to try out and experiment with. But this stuff is really cool. There's tons of stuff you can make with this thing, and I'm excited. So let's get this stuff put in the car. I wasn't fully happy with how this was fitting down here, so I'm going to actually trim this piece off a little bit so I can get the steering column a little bit lower. I drilled a couple holes in this bracket, and I put that 3D printed part on it to hold the bottom of the column. I trimmed it a little bit so it fits between the sheet metal. But I'm going to use some Clecos. I'll drill some holes in the firewall and use some Clecos for now just to hold this in place. But I'm thinking I'm going to want the bottom of the steering column about right there to make the right angle from the bottom of the dash. I just had it a little bit too high. So now we got the column back in there. That hole's cut down, so I got it a lot lower. It is a little bit tighter now to the frame and the headers, but worst case, I could put a little notch in the frame. But the column's where I want it now. You can see that piece worked perfectly in there, that U shape. Then you can't really see the upper bracket. Here, let me try to find a different view. There you go. You can see it up there. So this is there is 3D printed material, but it's all sandwiched by metal. So I do feel a lot better about it, but I'm definitely going to find a different filament to print this out in for final. It holds up really good. This thing's solid. That bottom piece, I just 3D printed that. That's just to rest the column on. And I got that bracket held in with some Clecos. I'm going to weld that to the actual firewall. I'm going to get an actual bracket that wraps around the steering column down there that I can actually bolt to the firewall. So definitely hold that thing sturdy there. And it's going to be held sturdy right here. So I got 2 points that hold this thing in place. But this is where the steering column is going to go. This is it. So that's awesome. This 3D printer helped out a lot. It actually does look really good in there. Nice tight fit. This thing's legit. I'm excited. All right, let's get the steering wheel adapter on. I did have to make some modifications to the steering wheel and this black cover right here to make the horn wire go through properly. It was on an angle and misaligned, so it wasn't going on right. But after that, it went on pretty smooth. That 3D printer helped out a ton in this week's project. And it's going to help out a lot more in the projects going forward. I'm going to have new videos every single Sunday on this Falcon build. Check out my other videos, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next Sunday.